welcome back to Highworlds! This is my 9th episode of this season. And, yeah, last episode, let's just get right into it. Last episode, we constructed our biggest thing of the season by far. Well, so far. It will be overtaken. Not today. And yes, I cannot run. So this is gonna take about half an hour to walk over to show you guys it. But last episode we constructed that. As it comes slightly into shot now, I constructed the big shop with the big giant tree coming out the middle, but technically we've been working on it for about 3 episodes, and it's just now that it is actually done. And well, today we will actually be getting the shop stocked and ready to, well, I guess sell wood. Even though I could easily get Prismarine probably also stocked up tonight for this episode. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that probably for the next episode. But yeah. So the goal is we will fill all of the barrels that don't have a sign on them with wood today. And some of them we have enough already. Others we do not. So yeah, and I have cleaned up my mess. I had a pretty big mess here of chests. I have cleaned that up now, so we do not have to worry about that. But I did kind of hint at what we were gonna be working on today, and that is the next step. That is where we are gonna start. Well, I'm gonna start getting the resources gathered and everything for getting the shop stocked. That will actually be our first task of this episode, and then the other task will be doing the other thing today, which is also going to take some resource gathering. But currently, this is the mess. This is where I moved it all. And these are actually going to need to be emptied because that's going to extremely help with transporting everything from the tree farm out to the shopping district to stock the shop for the very first time. And it doesn't help that I only have 3 shulker boxes, so this is going to be done over several trips. So yeah, that is what we are going to do today. But we are going to be finally doing more work around here. We have not done a lot around here in last episode when I went through there and got everything. I missed some copper. Let's go actually grab that. Actually, no, I need to go grab food. Then I'll go grab that. But today we will work on this. Being the last 3 episodes were mostly focused on getting the shop built. And well, this is our starter base. This is our home, and we've done pretty much nothing to it since building that. So today we will finally put the axe to work and well, get to work. We will get our base properly set up finally. So yeah, the good thing is I should have a lot of chicken cooked. I just don't have it on me. So yeah. Now it's raining. That's wonderful. Let's see if it's a thunderstorm. Nope, not a thunderstorm. I hate the rain. Anywho, where did I? There we go. Oh, let's get this. Whew. But yeah. So last episode I mentioned what we were going to do today, and I haven't mentioned it in this episode, even though I think I was about to. Then I got distracted. So we are going to go from that point all the way to the point on the other side, and well, you might be wondering why. Just to connect the two halves of the base, this will be the main base area and what I'm calling the archaeological zone. Then we will have the jungle village area, which will be very resource heavy and be for essentially kind of like our storage. That will be just outside the barn over there. And yeah, so that is the plan, but we are not doing the village today. We are going to build the tunnel today, leading to the village. Well, leading from the village to here and from here to the village. So that is the goal. I'm going to, though, first gather what I need to get the shop properly stocked up, and then, well, we will get, I guess, underway. So, yeah, I will see you guys once I get the shop stocked, and then, well, we'll probably gather the resources for today's build. And if I get the schematic in, which it's not actually in yet, or else I would show you guys the tunnel design. Anywho, yeah, I will get the shop all stocked up pretty much. I'll get everything set up to stock it, and yeah, I will be right back. All right, so I have got all the wood for the shop now. It took a lot longer than expected, and yeah, so let us go get the rest of the shop stocked up. I only have 3 shulker boxes, so I've been going back and forth. This is the 3rd trip I'm making, so yeah, I hate this. I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you guys. If I had more shulker boxes, I probably wouldn't hate this. But I only have 3 shulker boxes, and I have no money to buy more. So, yeah. And I'm probably gonna need the shulker boxes today, as the schematic is now loaded into the world. You guys will probably not be able to actually tell what the heck it is. There. Right there. You can't even really tell what it looks like because it's, well, covered by trees. So, yeah. Let us go back to the shops and let's get it stocked up one last time. I do have to do some things over here. Before I officially make the announcement that it is stocked for the very first time. And that is, I actually need to put the price of the wood. I am doing 2 diamonds per... It's 2 diamonds. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 diamonds per stack or 2 diamonds for 2 stacks. I want to at least go somewhat fair this time around. I will think about that afterwards. I'm not going to record me putting up the big sign that I'm going to actually do. It's not just going to be a little mini sign just like right here. It's going to be something decent that is a decent size. But, yeah. And much like last season, every single wood has their own pay chest. Yes, that's going to be extremely annoying for me when I need to go check. But in my view, it's better. Then this one. There it is. I put all the barrels in different locations, so it's a bit confusing. There we go. And then bamboo! Also, technically, I think need to sell scaffolding. I'm not entirely ready for that, as I myself only just made scaffolding in between this episode and the last. So I stopped dying off of things when I'm building. So, yeah. The shop is now stocked. I am going to go back home. I will see you guys in a little bit once I get a something put up saying the price. Okay, so I built the sign. I decided I'm gonna go cheaper than last season and go 1 diamond per stack. I think honestly that is better, especially. Oh God, that scared the living daylights out of me. Okay. Yep. Skeleton. Wonderful. Anywho, yeah, so I decided to go cheaper this time round with the price of the logs, and I'm going 1 diamond per stack. Just making sure I don't have a bet on me. Okay, well, I don't want the rain, and I'm the only one on. And Mr. Zombie. Anywho, so yeah, we're charging cheaper this time around. I'm about to die. And yeah, so with that, I'm going to take a quick picture of probably the sign of the sign to say that the shop is indeed stocked. And yeah. Okay, so let us actually head on home, which is where we are going to spend the rest of this episode. So, this is what we are working on next. And by that, let's do some resource gathering. Let's get this built up. This is going to be probably not that much fun. I need a lot of spruce, a lot of jungle, a lot of dark oak, and weirdly, cinnamon. I'm not kidding. So yeah, this is going to take a bit. So let us gather the resources, and I will be right back. All right, so I have gathered all the resources that we are going to need. The cam is on, along with a bunch of other people now. And yeah. I do believe it is time to get rolling with the time lapse. Let us hit it. Let's go. Let's dig out a tunnel and build a giant structure around it. Let's go. And All right, so it is done. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to take. As quite a few times I used this axe, and several axes that I broke, and by accident smashed the entire thing, a big chunk of it multiple times. Because there's parts that it touches leaves, so it destroyed a big chunk of it. So that was never fun to fix. You know what? Quickly. There we go. That looks better. Okay. So yeah. So I'm pretty certain I destroyed it, like, I wanted to say 3 or 4 times, and, well, that meant I have to rebuild it that many times. So, that was not fun. I also did that out here, not including the tunnel. Like, I don't think it could have been more annoying, and at the end of it, it was like, whenever I did it, I was like, oh, screw this, I just went into creative and just built the entire thing back up as fast as it possibly could. So, yeah. But the tunnel is done. I am well aware that it looks like probably a mess right now, as this is partially floating. The grass is still spreading. And yes, that tree looks extremely tall. I'm aware of that. I really wanted a tree there, and it by accident got chopped down when I did the one thing, so I replanted it. It just happened to go, well, that tall. So, yeah. No, is this done? No. There is one part of the tunnel, not really the tunnel part, to be completely honest. There's a part that I did, that I don't actually have the resources to do. And that is the rail line. I was able to make normal rails. Not powered. So currently this has nothing. But I got sidetracked. So yeah, so on this side, and that side looks probably worse, as it needs a lot of terraforming. Both sides are just pretty much just work in progresses at the work in progress at this very moment, as I need to, well, build the actual base now. But the good thing is I don't have to waste levels teleporting from the treehouse to the barn anymore. I can walk until I get more things, and then, well, I won't be walking anymore. But yeah, this side has the big walkway, and when I first thought of this plan, this I always wanted to do. I just, well, didn't do it. Well, okay, now I have. So, yeah, and then, this was a late addition at a, area behind that curves around to get up to here, which is where you get on the minecart. And the carts go all the way to the other end, in case either I don't want to walk, or someone else that's visiting doesn't want to walk through the tunnel, which honestly is actually not that long of a walk through the tunnel. When you take this into consideration and add this to the time, yeah, it takes a little bit. But, yeah. Now, originally the plan for this tunnel was to have, like, more rooms jutting out, and I was like, nah, I have 2 big sections that I need to put things in. It's not necessary. So, I scrapped that idea, and, we will continue that idea probably in the future when we build the actual buildings in the village on that side, or the archaeology site here. Which, yeah, we got plans. This is going to take this is not going to be a 1 day project. And, well, this episode, the next episode, and I don't think the episode after that, I don't think we're going to be touching here pretty much at all. And then the episode after that, we will be focusing heavily here. Yeah. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and my inventory is a mess right now. So let's actually quickly fix that. I honestly have no idea what they are all up to. Am I curious? Yes. Will I find out? Probably. When I'm done recording, I will probably go see what the heck they're up to. But once again, mostly our resources have been pretty much deplenished, but we pretty much have very little wood left, being that this took a lot of pretty much all the spruce I had. Other than these 24. There's probably more. I would think there'd be more, honestly. I wouldn't know. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and yeah. Now this episode might be shorter than others, and I'm well aware of that. But I have other videos that I'm working on, including the next episode, which I'm literally going to start right after I finish this one. So, with that, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I will catch you all in the next episode of Highworlds as I get ready to sleep. And goodbye, guys!